Once upon a time, after the lanterns had risen, and the wicked Mother Gothel was gone forever, the kingdom of Corona returned to its glorious, peaceful days. Rapunzel found her family and lived happily beside Flynn Rider, the legendary thief who had turned over a new leaf. But deep within Flynn's heart, there remained an empty space that nothing could quite fill. One night, Flynn sat gazing blankly out the window, his fingers tracing an old rusty iron badge in the shape of a wolf's head, the only keepsake from his orphanage days.
You're staring at it again, Flynn.
The Iron Wolf symbol. That is the crest of the Kingdom of Ironwald in the far frozen north.
Right. A place of ice and steel.
I wonder.
Why would an orphan like me have this? Is there someone out there waiting for me?
Curiosity tugged at Flynn's soul. That very night, he quietly packed his bags, intending to leave in silence so as not to worry Rapunzel. He tiptoed out to the stables.
Shh. Maximus, keep this a secret, okay, buddy? We're going on a long trip.
But Flynn forgot one crucial thing. No one pulls a fast one on Rapunzel.
Going somewhere without me? Family means finding answers together, remember?
You know, I was just... You gotta see face, yeah. Scouting ahead.
All right, Blondie, let's go.
And so, the journey began. They trekked through the thick thorn forest, where Flynn had to use his acrobatic skills to clear the path. They crossed the avalanche pass, where Maximus slipped. And the whole team had to shield surf like professional athletes. Finally, after many days of hardship, the colossal gates of the Kingdom of Ironwald loomed before them. Ironwald was a kingdom of steel and frost, a stark contrast to the warmth of Corona. The moment they stepped inside the walls, a squad of soldiers in black armor surrounded them.
Prince Vance? What are you doing in those rags?
Excuse me? I'm not.
Halt! He is not me!
From a luxurious carriage, a figure stepped out. He looked exactly like Flynn, as if carved from the same stone, except his beard was perfectly groomed. It was Vance, Flynn's twin brother. He resembled Flynn like a reflection in a mirror. Only his smile was suspiciously perfect. Flynn was taken to meet the frail old king. The king, with trembling hands, touched a small scar on Flynn's arm, a birthmark he had carried since he was a baby. The palace erupted in joy. Eugene Fitzherbert, the orphan boy, had discovered he was truly a lost prince.
I really do have a family.
Rapunzel was overjoyed for Flynn. She understood his happiness, for it was just like the day she was reunited with her own father and mother. Flynn's father quickly restored his royal title.
Tomorrow, I shall announce your identity to all the people. Everyone must know that Prince Eugene has returned.
His brother Vance was especially eager to help Flynn prepare for the ceremony. But Flynn was no fool. He was a master thief, and his gut told him Vance was hiding something.
That year, bandits attacked the carriage when I wasn't paying attention. I have lived with regret for all these years, dear brother.
Strange. I remember Mom saying it rained very heavily that day.
Ah, yes, correct. It rained so hard we couldn't see the road.
A sad story.
Flynn smirked slightly. It hadn't rained that day at all. He had made that detail up. Vance was lying. Meanwhile, Pascal sneaked into Vance's room. And found a torn painting of the two brothers, with Flynn's face violently scribbled out in red ink. Rapunzel warned Flynn of the danger. But Flynn decided to play along to catch the villain. He accepted Vance's invitation to visit the ancient gem mine. The most dangerous place in the kingdom, but secretly signaled for Maximus and Rapunzel to trail behind. Deep within the dark tunnels, by the edge of a cliff, Vance finally dropped his mask of kindness.
Did you think I was happy to see you return? You are the shadow that haunts me.
Father always missed you, his poor lost son, and looked down on me. This throne belongs to me!
Vance triggered a rock trap. Massive boulders came crashing down. Flynn dodged them swiftly, thanks to his thief-like agility.
I suspected you from the start, Vance. Terrible acting, by the way.
But Vance was more cunning than Flynn thought. He pulled out their mother's necklace and threw it straight into the abyss.
Let's see what you choose. Memories. Or your life.
No.
Flynn dove to catch the necklace on instinct. Vance seized the moment and kicked the rock Flynn was standing on. Flynn plummeted into the dark chasm. Flynn thought it was the end, but no. A golden lock of hair, actually, a long rope was dropped down just in time. It was Rapunzel. She rode in on Maximus like a hurricane.
Grab my hand, Flynn!
Rapunzel and Maximus pulled Flynn up. Just moments before the mine collapsed. The trio, along with the brave chameleon Pascal, raced back to the palace to reveal the truth. In the throne room, Vance was pretending to weep, announcing Flynn's tragic accident. The great doors burst open. Flynn strode in, covered in dirt but with fire in his eyes.
The play is over, Vance!
Pascal spat out the piece of paper detailing the plan to eliminate Flynn that he had stolen. Cornered, Vance lunged to attack. But how could he defeat the duo of Flynn and Rapunzel? A stylish dodge from Flynn.
He's completely unconscious.
The truth was laid bare. The king, heartbroken, ordered Vance to be taken away. He looked at Flynn with apologetic eyes and offered to abdicate the throne to him as compensation. Flynn looked at the cold throne, then looked at Rapunzel smiling warmly beside him. He had found his answer.
Thank you, Father, but I have already found where I truly belong. My home is Corona.
And my family
Is her.
Flynn refused the crown, but accepted the love of his kin. He returned to Corona with Rapunzel, carrying a heart no longer heavy with the past, but filled with hope for the future. And they lived happily ever after.